Hello and welcome. I'm so happy you're here and joining me in this video. And today's video is going to be all about strengthening and stretching and releasing. So this is going to give us some strengthening work, but as well, focusing on really releasing the lower back and stretching. So we're going to get both in one workout. And this is also great for those days when you really need to move, but you're feeling a little bit achy in your lower back, and maybe you feel like a light movement day rather than a heavy one, but you're still going to get some strengthening and some abdominal work. I am recommending a chair. That way, for someone who it's difficult to bend over and get like a forward stretch, if that's difficult, then a chair is really handy. So that will be helpful. Otherwise, it's for everybody. This especially is good for someone who's just has a lower achy back. For my females, that if that's the time of the month and your lower back is aching, this is going to be so good for you. So I'm so happy you're going to join me. I'll give you a minute to grab your chair if you need it and a mat, and we will get started. Okay, let's everyone get started. And we're going to lay down on our bellies on the mat. Or even carpet is okay if that's all you have. You don't have to have a mat, just somewhere where you're comfortable. And again, just have your chair nearby. So just go ahead and lay on your belly. Go ahead and wiggle your hips a little bit, kind of side to side. Bring your hands along your side and put your palms facing up. And go ahead and place your head over to one side. We'll start on the left side. And we're just going to lay here. This is a really easy posture. And you don't really maybe think a lot is going on, but your lower back is just able to really just have that natural curve, and you release into it, and it's very restorative and relaxing. So just take a few breaths here. Let's just settle into this. Use your visualization and just imagine that lower back sinking, releasing completely. And breathe. Even let your abdominals just drop. Now let's go ahead just to be even and switch our head to the other side. Again, let your body just melt into the mat and just release. Each breath, see if you can release a little bit more. Another full breath. Nice job. And bring your hands up towards your chest and go ahead and place them, line them up with your chest. And your elbows pulling back. And we're just going to lift up here, doing some stretching work for our lower back as well as some strengthening push-ups. So go ahead and make sure your abdominals are pulled up, but make sure you're imagining your pelvis imprinting into the mat. And as you lift, now this may be enough for some of my people right here, and that's okay. If you can, the goal is to straighten your arms so you really get that deep stretch in your lower back. But if that's not doable today, then that's okay. Just come down a little bit and play with it wherever you're feeling a nice stretch, but you're still feeling comfortable, and of course no pain or discomfort. But if you can just push up, hold here, take a breath and come back down. And push up and come back down. And 3, straighten those arms if you can, but if you can't, Don't worry about it. 4, 5, 6. We're going for 8, 7. Hold there if you can. Really feel that stretch. If your arms are not straight, that's okay. If you're right here, you can feel those arms burning, so you know you're getting some work. One more here. Hold. And then slowly, slowly, slowly. I know it's burning. Release, release. Slowly. We're not there yet. And finally, release. And go ahead and bring your arms forward and take a nice stretch here. So those are great, strengthening and stretching. We're getting both at the same time. Nice job. Just stretch out the body here for a moment. Let's go ahead and push back into a child's pose. And really let your lower back, visualize that lower back releasing. And take a few breaths. One more breath. Nice job. Now we're going to come up. This is where you might want to grab your chair, or you can just be on the floor. I'm going to show you in the chair. So if you have your chair, put it at the lower end right here. Hopefully you can see me. So if you're going to use your chair, you're going to just sit on the edge of your chair, open up your legs, and I want you just to hinge at the hips and come down. Bring your hands together and come through the chair. This is an excellent stretch for the lower back. Come straight up, arms in front of you, and come back down and put them in front. And up. So just continue like that. If you're not using the chair today, then we're going to stand up. Hopefully, bear with me. I hope you guys can see me in the camera. We're going to stand up, legs hip distance apart, and I want you to stand tall and then just start hinging at the hips and come down. Keep those legs straight if you can, and come down as far as you can slowly. Do a micro bend in your knees if you need to, but the idea is to stretch that lower back, let the head fall down, and then draw slowly up, back up your legs, slow and controlled. Take an inhale breath, and then exhale and come down. If you can't go too far, that's okay. The more you do these, you will be able to go further down. And then let your arms hang down and come slowly back up. And again, inhale, exhale, just kind of slide your fingers down your legs. Try not to bend if you don't have to. And let the head fall, and then back up, slow and controlled. Nice job. One more time. You're going to get a nice hamstring stretch, but we're really focusing on pulling out that lower back. Now I want you to slowly come up. Then take your hands like you're putting them in your back pockets. Press gently and just do a nice extension here. You don't have to throw your head back. You just use your hands to just gently press like you're in your back pockets and feel that stretch in your lower back. Now let's come slightly forward again. Let the hands drop, then come back up. Hands in your back pocket. Nice stretcher, not too much. This is very gentle. If you're really limber in your lower back, you can go a little further, but this is all about just getting a nice stretch. And forward. And back up. One more time, put your hands in your back pocket and really just gently press. Assist your body in getting that back extension. And release. And come down. One more time. Let your body hang. And draw yourself back up. Now we're going to get to more strengthening work. So we're going to do some of our Pilates push-ups. So back down, your same thing we really did, drawing the hands down the legs. But this time we're going to try and keep those legs straight. Micro bend if you need to. Walk your hands out. You can do your push-ups in a plank position. And we're going to just do 3, or you can do them on your knees. And 3. Then come back up to plank. Hold plank for me. 8, 7, 6. Scoop out those abdominals. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Back into a child's pose. Let's try that again. Come back up into plank. Hold. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. Take a little stretch here. Draw yourself back up to standing. And again, down the legs. Walk the hands out. In the plank position for push-ups, if you want to do your knees, or if you're feeling strong enough to do them in a plank position, just give me 3. And back up into plank. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've got this. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Take that stretch. Come up to standing. One more time. Down. Walk it out. Let's get in those push-ups. I'm going straight to my knees. 1. You've got this. 2. One more. 3. Back up to plank. I'm sorry. Never mind. Take a child's pose. Nice stretch here. Back into plank. Let's hold. 5, 4, 3. You've got this. 2 and 1. Walk your hands back up. Got this. Take a nice stretch here. And all the way to the top. And here we go. Now come back down to the floor. I want you to bring your legs up around. We're going to bring our knees back onto our back. Knees into the chest. You did some great strengthening work. Pull those knees into your chest. Rock back and forth. Catch your breath. Rock side to side, imagining that you're rocking, massaging, releasing that lower back. Go ahead and gently stir the knees around. Breathing. And the other way, opposite direction. Really feel that nice massage you're getting on the sacrum. Rock back and forth again, side to side. Now I want you to place your feet onto the mat. Your hands alongside. Press your palms in. Bring your knees in closer to your chest. And we're just going to slowly squeeze the legs and knees together and just slowly keeping your knees, don't let them go out too far, and just gently tap your toes and bring your knees in towards your chest and slowly tap them while keeping those abdominals engaged. And down. Don't let your lower back peel off the mat. Go ahead and inhale when you draw your knees in, and exhale as you draw them out. But remember, this is very subtle. And we're really getting that strong core work because we're going very slow and having our bodies have to really control to keep everything tight and engaged. A few more here. You're getting strengthening work in those abdominals, but we're really stretching and releasing that lower back when we draw our knees towards our chest. And give me 5, 4, you've got this, 3, 2. When you bring those knees in, really exaggerate and bring your knees in a little bit so you get that nice stretch. One more, I want you to hold. Keep your toes gently to the mat and hold, keeping that lower back imprinted into the mat. Hold, 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 you got this. Tighten those abdominals a little more if you can. Hold, 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 and release. Bring your knees into your chest. Just rock side to side. And just side to side a couple more times. Feel that buzz. And release. And go ahead and gently hold your thighs, come up to seated. Lay there longer if you have longer, and enjoy that feeling of release and stretch. I hope you really enjoyed that. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that made you feel better. See you next time.